AD, The Bible Continues, picks up where the smash hit miniseries The Bible left off, continuing the greatest story ever told. Actors Adam Levy and Chipo Chung join us with the details. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Now, we're here in Western Massachusetts. You are in Morocco, North Africa, so you are far away. Now, we're talking, you're actually on the set right now. We're talking about the sequel to the miniseries, The Bible. Tell us what we can expect with this upcoming series.
Well, we've been here out in the desert for the past 6 months in the most amazing landscape, surrounded by mountains and windstorms and sandstorms, and it's been an amazing experience out here. They've built a massive set, which you can see behind us. They've built a mini Jerusalem, which is quite staggering, with lots of amazing little streets, and in each of the streets there's a story happening.
Also, what you'll find, I think, with our show is a lot of grit, a lot of sweat, a lot of flies, and a lot of running around this amazing old town in Jerusalem.
It was a very violent time. We start the show off at the climax of the story of Jesus, which is the crucifixion. And the one thing I've learned from this experience and from the story is that Christianity was born in a really violent, oppressive environment where people were getting crucified every day.
And I think that the story's been told a lot up to the crucifixion, but it's what happens next, and that's what we're hopefully trying to portray.
Now, this mini-series is captivating. It was what people were talking about for days, the Bible. Now, this is the series. It's following up and picking up right where that left off. I'm sure people are anxious to see what's going to happen next. I want to know, from the behind-the-scenes perspective, what was required of you to prepare for these roles?
Wow, what's required of us to appear in these roles?
It's a mountain. I mean, you're talking to Mary Magdalene and Peter, who becomes Saint Peter. So it's a huge hill to climb for any actor, but a fantastic opportunity that we've embraced, I think.
Well, it's a real challenge, because these figures, Peter and Mary and many of the other disciples, are known all over the world and are also known and recognized as saints. And to come to that is really very humbling. But I think what we've all been trying to do is to portray people who are truly human, who have human flaws, who are set against this monster of difficulty ahead of us, and who have this light of hope. So it's very challenging, and I think it's been very challenging for all of us to be able to embody that, but also to do it in a realistic way.
And I think that, Peter starts off as a fisherman. Yeah, from Galilee, and in fact a lot of the disciples did, and they grew up together. And you have to take it, I think, a day at a time, and they're just people, they're just humans, just as Chipo said, and you go with that, and you play each scene and each storyline from a human point of view. It's just a guy and a girl.
Yeah, against mammoth challenges.
I think it's amazing that we're able to see history come alive right on our television, and for you to be able to portray such iconic, amazing characters, people that actually existed, has got to be an honor. Now, as we're sitting down to watch this April 5th, we're going to be looking forward to what's happening next. What can you say is something that people can expect to happen? I mean, is it by the books? Are there going to be any curveballs? What can we expect? Give us a teaser.
I think you can expect a lot of action. What I've learned from the show is from that period of the early days after Jesus died, there was a lot of miracles and a lot of magic going on, and the experience of being out here and witnessing that on set, witnessing some of the scenes, has really been quite magic.
And I think for Chipo as well, I mean, Mary is there at the crucifixion, and so it starts in a very dark place and takes you through, and it does go along the lines, I think, of the story that is in the book. Certainly the beginning episodes, they certainly do run completely parallel, and then it flowers and blossoms into a story of a group of people that start a movement that ends up being having 1 billion followers. So we're the grassroots.
A
And there are
billion,
plenty of surprises.
yes, 1 billion followers, and that's not on social media. It's a different time back then. And you mentioned miracles and magic, and we can all use that as inspiration for our own lives. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Looking forward to catching the premiere.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Enjoy.
much.
You can catch the premiere Sunday, April 5th at 9 p.m. right here on 22 News.